All right, this is gonna be a very
What was
boring
this?
episode.
Hold on. What was this Iomade sign thing? What was that thing that we had?
The
Anybody know?
are you talking about the pendant that you guys got out of the statue that the ghost dude gave you?
Yeah, it was just an Iomade signet or whatever.
Yeah, are you guys selling that? Do you not want it? I
mean,
have
I
what it's
think we
called
should keep
here.
it.
Well, I can
I
tell you
don't
how
think
much it's
any of us
worth.
align.
We don't align, but
I almost picked Iomade. I know we had that conversation last time, but I almost picked her.
Joey would follow Diamond Day if you guys remember that. All right, it's called a glory medallion, and if you guys, this might tempt you. It's worth $5,000. So keep it, sell it. How much money are we up to now? 10,952. Let me do the rest of the math here. So we have. I don't want to do this in my head. That's my brain's not awake enough for that.
wouldn't we get 20,000 if you just started out?
Yeah, but that's in. You guys got extra stuff as part of your starting gear that is included with that.
I don't think I got anything for starting your year.
Well, you're a witch. They don't get extra stuff. They're poor.
Let's see. We don't care about the wedding dress.
Yeah, you can
Remember,
sell that.
I wanted to give what's his name, a claymore that I picked up.
Right, Amlo?
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm low. I think I took it off card.
The +1 greatsword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to give it to him.
All right, so how much is the wedding dress worth? Are you guys going to True Now to sell all this stuff?
Are we going to True Now?
Yeah, because it's on the way. What?
They have enough money for it? Because they have to buy it.
Yeah. True Now. I have a money from book 1. They tell me how much money that their overall general merchants have. Right.
Hold on. Let's figure this out. So
Here.
we have this bronze statue of a dragon riding giant.
They have $5,000.
Do we want to? That's not $5,000. That's
No, True Now has up to 5. They can buy up to $5,000 worth of material.
Oh, I was like, shit, it's a bronze statue. If that's $5,000, I'm gonna fucking shit
All right,
myself.
so far, you guys have 19,540 gold.
It's pretty good.
Okay,
Pretty good.
hold on. Let's go through this. So we're gonna sell the carpet.
Okay, how much is that worth?
Sell 150.
Okay, I'm just gonna record all this.
The marble bust of stone giant. We couldn't find out who it was. So
Right.
we can ask about it later.
Let me see how much it's worth. I could like sit here and role play. Oh, is it 100? Okay, I could sit here and role play all these scenarios, but that's just a waste of time. Say it's 100.
And then the necklace.
Wrong book.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's gone.
And then, who took the sword covering covered in gems?
Scabbard.
Yeah.
I know Jard has his flaming scimitar, but I don't know if he.
Probably not sell that.
No, I'm saying like Did he take it for? Did the scabbard fit his scimitar, or did he just? Or did you guys sell that?
It's worth 150 to 200. So.
I think.
I would just.
Let's sell it because it has.
Let
Yeah.
Jard bling it out. Let Jard bling it out if he wants to.
Nah, I sold it. It's gone.
Oh.
It's gone.
Screw you, Jard.
You can buy it
the
back for
bronze
200 gold
statue
pieces.
The bronze statue we got rid of, Josh, for
How-
100 to 150.
Yes.
And then we got rid of the wedding dress.
Yep. How much is the wedding dress?
And then 500.
No, we haven't done that one yet.
And then we got rid of the carpet. I would say that we should probably keep the marble bust of stone giant just to figure out who he is.
Sure. So it's 300, 400. So it's 900 right now.
Jared has the spell component pouch, right?
Yep. Sorcerers start off with one. Actually, they have eschew materials, so they don't even need it.
So are we gonna keep this? Is that worth anything? A spell component mount?
You could use it. Cicatrix, right?
Yeah, are we gonna start doing that?
Well, now you have one, so just say you have it.
Alright. Can I put like the materials for making wondrous items in there too?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna be keeping 3,000 gold for myself.
Good.
All right. Let's do the total, and then you guys can start divvying it up. So this is another 900. So that's
Hey, there's 200 other gold pieces that I have written down here from when we got those 10 thunder Yellowstones.
oh yeah, okay.
Thunderstones.
That's fine. I'll give it to you. All right. So you guys have 20,640 gold between 4 of you. So that's 5 grand each with 640 overlap.
Okay.
So everybody has 5 grand to play with. So Justin, if you want to take 3 grand out of your 5 grand for your components
I don't know how that works.
for crafting,
Yeah.
you just sit and spend some time with it. But you guys can sit in True Now and do whatever. You can introduce
Sit for 3 days.
Yeah, you can stay in True Now for like a week. Introduce Ingrid and Umlo, get him all healed up and well nourished again because he was malnourished and beaten up.
I can take 3 days just to get all his health back anyways.
Yeah, you guys can introduce him to the townsfolk. If there's anybody in particular you wanted to talk to, like if you guys want to buy like buy a wondrous item or something like that.
I don't know what a wondrous item is.
I have a book that has all these magical items in it.
It's a whole thing.
It's huge. But I can quickly skim through it.
I think we should give the lantern back to Katrasha.
Or we can sell it and pocket the money.
You can do that. Is there anybody lawful good in the party?
No, but I would get.
I mean, Andrew might as well be.
Are you lawful neutral, Andrew?
I'm chaotic good.
Oh, you're chaotic good. Okay. So you're not obligated to keep it.
No.
So you guys,
Morally, it sounds like he is.
but
Hey,
True Now only has 4 grand left to play with. Nothing's worth 6 grand, I think. Hey, what's up, Scott?
Did she give it to him?
He gave it to you to guide you.
Remember, we had to put the soul in it.
Yeah, the will of the wisp soul.
That would make it a little weird to sell it back.
Especially if he's in the town.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think out of good faith, we should just give it back to him.
All right. Give me a final answer, and I will determine.
Or hell, let's just hang on to it. Maybe we need to have it guide us again.
Yeah, you can always sell it later for full price.
Right. Shit, I'll just hang on to it.
Okay. If you guys would like to buy bands, that give you like +2 dex, +2 con, +2 strength, blah 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 blah. The +2 belts are 4 grand each. So if you guys want to spend 4 of your 5 grand, you guys can buy a belt that gives you +2 con, +2 strength, whatever you want.
This says there's a +4 handband and intelligence. But this is just.
Well, those exist, but they cost more.
So are we assuming we're just in True Now right now?
Yeah. We're just speed role playing here. Yeah, +4s, Justin, costs 16 grand, and a +6 costs 36 grand.
Nice. So how much is the +2 of whatever?
4 grand. And we also need to level Scott up too, so.
what are we talking about? +2 what?
So you can buy a belt. I think Jerry already one of you already has one. A belt that gives you +2 to an ability score. You Okay, so Justin, you have it. You can buy like a dex belt or a strength belt, whatever, and it'll give you +2 to that score. So essentially, it'll give you a +1 modifier. So it'll send you from like a 17 to a 19, or a 12 to a 14, or whatever, of any one of the 6 you want to pick.
Trade. Can I trade my belt of double carrying power for it?
What's it called? I can look up the price of it. You can haggle.
Shit, I don't know. I have no idea what it's called.
I'll look it up.
I have a question about our ability to store numbers.
Yep.
I have this dex belt, and I put the +1 on the temp modifier, but I don't think they updated any of my dex modifier. I don't know.
Well, just go through. So, what's your dex? What's your dex without the belt?
Well, I have 16 ability score, and that's +3.
Right.
I don't know if I put the +2 into that ability score.
You did. 16 was your base value. So it should be. So now it's modified as 18. So anything that uses dex, you need to put a +4 instead of a +3.
So temp modifier should put. That's a +1. Is that a +1 or should that be +2?
So there should be two. I think there's 4 boxes total. Yeah. So temp adjustment is +2. Temp modifier is +1.
So everything I get. So everything that gets plus dex should be +4.
Yes. I'm looking up this belt for Scott right now. This is gonna be a really enthralling episode.
I don't remember what it was called.
I know. I'm still looking it up.
A belt of hefty woman or something.
Heavy load belt.
Huh?
It's called a heavy load belt.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It's worth $2,000. So if you want to trade that in for a stat bonus belt, it only costs you $2,000 out of your 5 instead of 4. Because you sold a bunch of stuff you're carrying anyways, so you don't even need it.
What else can I buy?
All sorts of stuff. Let me keep looking. Type in the DFS, the D20 PFSRD, wondrous items. I wonder if they give you a list.
Is it in the book, Josh? Or no?
No, I have the ultimate equipment book that I'm
No.
currently perusing through. Yep.
Do you think it would be under equipment?
So there's belt slots, body slots, chest slots, eye slots. You guys see all that? The wondrous item page.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Howdy doody.
Charisma, I think. Or Jared
Jared's
spells
spells
based off charisma.
Yes.
Wait. Do I pick lesser, greater?
You guys, I don't think you guys can afford. Well, this is just for random rolling. I have more in my book.
What's minor, medium, and major?
Oh, let me take a picture of it. So I'm gonna go through each slot. So I'm on belts right now. It has all the prices, so you guys can just, if something sounds cool, you can type it in and look it up. Okay, there's the belts. Ooh, I'm on robes now. Okay, there's the body slots.
Are you putting this in somewhere?
I'm taking all the pictures and I'm gonna put all of them into the Discord. Chest slots.
Holy shit, those are so expensive. Greater, minor, eye.
Yeah, the eye slots are really expensive. Ooh, the feet ones. The feet ones are really good. The booties.
What's D percentage?
So that's if I want to play strictly hardcore rules. When you guys walk into town, I roll a dice, and that's what they have in the store. So it's random. But
Oh.
Yeah. So I could do that. But if you guys want something specific that's just like kind of jank, then I could just say they have it. Ooh, the head slot. A very valuable slot.
What do you call it? Wondrous items, Josh?
Yep. I'm gonna send you a list of them, so
I'll look it up on mine.
I have way more in my book than it's on the PFSRD. Like way more. Oh my gosh, there's so many amulets. Now there's also wands too for all y'all who are mage. There's also magical weapons and armor too. But they're all usually pretty freaking expensive. But if you guys want to look at those too, I can put those in as well.
Sash of the War Champion.
Scott, should we level you up real quick?
Sure.
All right, once I get these posted, we'll level you up as they look through it, and then you can look through it after you're done.
So are rods just like...
They have spells or meta magic feats built into them.
You just use
Use
them
them
how
however
many
many
times a day.
That's it?
Yep.
Keep them
And
around
the
or they disappear?
Nope, they refresh every day. 3 times a day. Pretty cool. Okay, these are artifacts. You guys don't get artifacts. All right, here we go. Magic arms and armor. So if you guys want to buy armor that has just basic armor that has like a plus bonus, I'll put that in here too. So it's just like your normal armor, except it'll just give you a +1 to AC for every money you spend on it. That's D percentages. That doesn't. I don't care about that. Does anybody have a shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Making
An archer's buckler.
me take extra pictures. I see what it is. All right, I'm putting all the magical.
That's not a shield.
It's
It-
an
it-
archer's
it-
buckler, yeah.
Yeah, it goes in the shield slot.
Technically is a shield.
Yeah.
Technically is a
Oh.
shield.
20 PFSRD has all like the items. You can also just Google.
Like, are you talking about like the belts and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just under Wondrous items.
Yeah, if you scroll down, that's not all of them. I'm on that page. There are even more. You guys can also randomly roll for like a special ability imbued into it, like frost, flaming, ghost touch, things like that. But it's random, so could be dookie. Ooh, magic weapons. All right, where's rods? Oh my gosh, there's rings and rods too. Ooh. This is where like the really good stuff is. Holy smokes! Anyone got $200,000
Yeah.
just lying around? You can get a ring of spellstrung major, or a ring of elemental command. All right. I think Jared and Justin will be interested in the rods, so I'll take a picture of those. There's also staves too.
I wish you could like find something that was like for your person.
Google it.
Hey, these are really good for blah 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 blah.
I googled it.
Staffs. All right, this is the last one. Our Discord's about to get inundated with pictures. This is blurry. I apparently have tremors. Well, I can tell you right now that none of you are rich enough to even own a staff yet, so. Alright, that's everything. Okay. Time to post it all. You guys ready for this? Then we'll level Scott up.
KW 2 23 235.
Huh.
K. Is that how much it costs?
Beastmaster's lenses. Have you seen that one, Josh?
I've seen nothing but lists.
Most
Beastmaster's lenses is
greater ones?
you can see through the eyes and senses of your animal companion. You directly control their movement and actions. While using this ability, you cannot move
Steal it.
and must contain concentration.
I'm doing these 4 at a time because the file size is too big. I accidentally almost sent a girl from a dating app a picture of her. That would have been bad. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are they coming through for you guys? All right, what's the last one?
We don't really know what any of these do, but
Yeah, you have to look them up, but you can see what's in your price range.
What about a color of ferocity, Josh?
You kinky?
And just look it up. It seems pretty cool.
Well, hold on, I still have more pictures to send. It's never ending.
Oops.
Alright, rings was the last one I sent. Except I can't read this.
This shit doesn't tell you what it is.
No, you have to look it up, but there's things that are there. That's the one after the sword. Okay, that's.
Oh my god.
So you just gotta find stuff that's in your price range. Where's the sword at? There we go. I think that's all of them. Oh, I'm missing the others. I'm missing the other set of rings. I think.
Holy pictures.
Yep, there's the other set of rings. Sorry, the rings got split up, but it's okay. Yeah, told you this book's huge. All right, Scott, let's level you up real quick while they have fun with that.
Let's do it.
All right, what's your hit dice?
Fuck, I don't know.
All right, I'll look that up too.
You guys do this literally after every level.
I write it down on my character sheet.
Yeah,
Mine is also written down here.
But-
Mine's probably written down somewhere.
I
I just put it directly above the HP box. It says D6.
That's how you do it.
I don't know.
You're probably a D8 would be my bet. Yep, D8. Look at that. I'm good. All right, Scott, let's roll some D8s.
Okay, roll.
You want me to go first? I give you the choice. I can go first or you can go first.
I don't give a shit.
Actually, let me do this. That's not the right person. Let's do this on my actual GM roll. 1D8. All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That's a D20.
No.
You still rolled poorly.
Terrible.
Good thing I got it out. Bad. Roll. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
All right, 4 it is.
God damn it. What is this? I get to add 4 HP.
Plus your con.
George, there's something called a pearl of power.
Yeah, those things are sick.
It's way too expensive for us.
They're insane.
First level 1. But it's if you use a spell, or if you prepare a spell and then use it, you basically just get it back one a day.
Yeah, it gives you 1 extra free spell a day.
It has to be like a spell that you already prepared and cast.
Well, his has to be what he's prepared because he's a sorcerer. He has no choice. He's
It has to be one that he.
can cast. Yeah.
So it's
So
not
it's not like
no,
it's just that one that he already did cast that day.
Oh.
So it
So it can't be like
So it
you
clones.
all haste and then uses that on a fire.
Okay.
Just be like,
So you can use a fireball and then store a fireball in it and then cast another fireball.
yeah.
Like we need that. All right. So Scott, did you add that to your total health?
But
What's your con mod?
1.
Okay, so you got 5 health.
Yay.
That's not bad. Now you can get an extra skill point, which are the things in the bottom right, or you can get an extra +1 HP because you did multi-class. So if you'd like to go up to 6, you can do that.
First level is 1,000, second level is 4,000.
I'm not multi-classing. I'm hybrid classing.
That's what I'm saying. So you get, because you're not splitting classes, you're still staying a war priest. You can get an extra +1 HP because you're not multi-classing. That's the benefit you get.
So I can go up to 51?
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, I don't care about my skill ranks. I'd rather be a dumb girl than anything, so.
Well, I mean, look what that 1 HP can do. Like, Cicatrix lived with 1 HP before permadeath.
Close is like close range.
How, what?
It's like the ranges. It's like touch, close, medium, and long.
So touch is literally touching somebody. Closest is within, I think, 30 feet. Medium 60 feet, and long's 100 feet.
Okay.
So that's nuts. Rod of Reach. Make someone's touch spells go 30 feet.
Yeah. Your shock spell, you can actually have range.
Yeah.
All right, so Scott, how many skills do you get? You get 2 plus your intelligence modifier. What's your intelligence modifier?
I don't know. 2.
What's
2,
your
I think.
What's
Yeah,
your
2.
intelligence? Your intelligence is
Oh.
14.
No.
What's your intelligence? 10.
0.
Okay.
0.
So you get 2. Then you get +1 because you're a human. So you get 3.
Yay. Can I trade those for anything else?
No.
God damn it. Okay.
Now at 7th level, your sacred armor gets +1,
God damn it.
and your BAB goes up to +5. And next level, you get 2 attacks. So
Yeah.
what's your sacred armor?
It's the same thing that I can do with my weapon. I just
Oh, so so
enhance it.
that's sick. So as a swift action, you can just give yourself +1 to AC.
Yep. Oh Where the
That
fuck
is so
this?
cool.
Where's this wonders thing? I want to go back to that.
For
There it
this
is.
rod of like a rod of meta magic, would it still have the downside of that meta magic like going up in levels?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so. I'll look it up.
because it
It
says
says
this
this one,
one
one
step
step
increase
increase
in
in
the
the
range
range,
as
as
though
though
using
using
the
the
reach
reach
spell
spell
feat.
feat.
So I don't
So I don't
know
know
if
if
that
that
still
still
comes
comes
with
with,
the downside of that feat or not.
Yes, this does not change the spell slot of the altered spell.
That's so good.
That's why they're so expensive, and you can only have one rod out at a time.
Yeah.
So you need like quick draw to
18.
swap out your rods.
Do you
do
like
like
a
a
ranger
ranger
just
just
using
using
rods?
rods.
I mean, that's what a magus is. They use magic through the weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was looking at.
They're pretty cool.
Bracers of armor. What is that?
Problem is the two things that I want to calculate out to like
14K.
no, it's like 6K.
There is an extra 640 gold chilling. And you can always trade something that you have.
Oh,
Oh, I can't make this.
Why?
In order to make this cackling blouse, I have to have cackle or hideous laughter, and you can't get hideous laughter as a witch. So you need a spell that you just can't get to make this.
Well, you can learn it.
If
If I find it,
Oh, it's
it's
6K
6K by
by itself.
itself. I was just gonna make it and buy something else.
I'll make it for 3K.
Oh, can you level up things?
Like
Yeah.
like what? Like
Like
weapons
there's
and stuff?
bracers of armor.
Yeah, there's
Bracers
yeah.
bracers of armor. Like I can buy it for 4K gold pieces, but it's only a +2 to my AC. But then it says +3 AC is 9,000, you know, etc., etc.
Right.
So can I level that up, or is it whatever I buy it at?
So whatever you buy it at is that it, but you can find somebody who will trade in the lower one for a higher value one. They just have to be a craftsman of a high enough level. So True Now is not going to have something that fancy, but dwarves probably will.
I don't think I want to get any of this shit.
Yeah, bracelets of armor are sick.
I would like to have better um I would like to have better whatever thing armor. But
You can also get your arm. I sent you a thing that has like an armor thing where it tells you how much it costs to just give you a +1 or +2 or +3 to your armor. And Sarah Morninghawk is definitely skilled enough to get you a few of those points. She's the best smith in the land.
what's body slot? Is that just your armor?
So at the very top it shows you the different slots you can have. You can have one thing in each slot. Except for rings, you get 2, I think. Because you have 2 hands. But I will double check.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, so you get 1 of everything except for rings, you get 2. So you can have 1 headband, 1 eye slot, 1 neck slot, 1 belt slot, 1 shield slot, 1 wrist slot, 1 hand slot, 2 rings, 1 head slot, 1 shoulder slot, 1 chest slot, 1 armor slot, 1 body slot, and 1 feet slot. It was very hard not to say slut that entire time. So my mouth just wanted to, like, it's easier to say. Slot.
What? All of these sound cool and then they're not cool.
Hey Josh,
Yo.
What is
what are your thoughts on a Jingasa of the Fortunate Soldier?
I'm going to need some spelling on that, home slice.
JingasA.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Cost $5,000. Going all for one thing?
Maybe.
That's probably what I would do. Just get one thing that's really nice. +1 to AC. When struck by a critical hit or sneak attack, the wearer can spend an immediate action to negate the critical hit or sneak attack. This ability functions only once.
Ever?
Yeah. Because it doesn't say reset by X amount of hours or anything. I can look it up if it... I think it's just once.
It seems like, yeah. It seems...
Less good?
Yeah. If it's just once, $5,000 just to evade a crit, you know?
I mean, it gives you also +1 to AC, which is pretty good.
I think a ring of protection does the same thing.
Medium spell range is 100 and long is 400 feet.
Yep, this ability functions only once. Yeah, so not worth it. Cool, flavorful.
Ring of protection.
+1.
Yeah.
Yeah, +1's $2,000. Just gives you a straight up +1 to your AC.
It's not a +5.
+5 costs
50
$50,000. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? One more AC, right?
Yeah, it gives you $3,000 to play with. Remember, you can also save money for next time.
I think I need some more armor, though.
If anyone has any extra money, they can also just buy a wand to cure light wounds or something.
Heck yeah, man. Gotta
But
go
I
talk to
can't
Fuse.
though.
Yeah, you have to have
But I can't
you have to have UMD in order to use a wand of healing, or any wand. UMD, use magical device.
You just put 1 point in there and then you're good.
That's true. You might
I
have,
don't see anything that like really blows my mind on any of this.
then save it.
It's me.
Yeah, spend $20,000 on one person and just protect them.
I'm gonna buy the ring of protection and then just can everything else.
Saves your 3K, or write down on your character sheet 3K,
Okay.
and then
If somebody wants to use my 2K, just let me know.
Just
Or
save it.
whatever I have 4K.
Yeah. If someone wants to buy
everyone has
items, let me know.
5K. So
You guys can
Oh.
have the rest of mine. I don't think I need it.
See, what the fuck? Headbands are dumb. They only apply to like monks and shit. Stupid.
well, the fancy ones. The the headbands. I think there's headbands that give you like skill bonuses too.
Yeah, I think I want to trade my belt of whatever heavy load.
Yep, that's
for that
$2,000.
Incredible. For that incredible dexterity one, I think I want to do that.
Why dexterity, not strength?
+1 to
'Cause I'm a
AC.
dex bitch.
You
Plus
scale
all
up
of
the dex?
my hit is based on dex.
Oh, really? You have weapon finesse?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
Your damage is still based off strength, though. Just FYI.
Oh yeah. I know.
Okay. I didn't know you had weapon finesse though. With a great sword, you have weapon finesse?
That's crazy.
Oh no. I don't have weapon finesse, but when I my magic, when I activate my magic blessing, when I toss my sword up,
Oh.
that's off deck.
Yeah, that's because it's a ranged attack. Yeah, if you buff your strength though, then your great sword gets a +1 to hit, +1 to damage. But Dex gives you, I think, initiative and AC, right?
Yeah. Doesn't it give me? No, I guess it doesn't.
I have
Whatever.
a shield cloak. It was like a hardened shield cloak. Is that worth anything?
Yeah, everything's worth something. Shield cloak.
It says like hardened. I don't know if that is.
Yep, grass garment's action causes it to harden. You can use it as a shield. It is worth 1,000, Justin. So if you'd like to trade that in for your cackle thing,
Give me enough.
that'll give you exactly enough.
But I want an extra 3,000. A rod.
Which rod?
The reach rod.
Oh, the reach rod. That is really good for witches because they have a lot of touch spells, like a ton.
Yeah, I think just getting this.
Nice, bub.
If I get this cat,
That's very good.
2 free levels. So I get a hex every 2 levels.
The cloak, you mean?
Yeah, the blouse.
Oh yeah, the blouse. So, is that what you're torn between?
Yeah. If I already had cackle or had hideous laughter, I could get both of them. But I'm unable. Are there any wizards in that or spellcasters at all?
Is there any wizards?
Yeah. Or witches
You'd have to go to the bartering stones. Dia is an oracle. She has magical stuff. Fuse is an alchemist.
Can I get spells from oracles?
She is a traveling oracle, so she probably has something or knows somebody who does. Is there a spell?
Or she might not be there.
That's true.
What?
What's up?
They spend 1 additional use to continue with the spiritual. Redirected and disappears. Huh. That's cool.
What is it?
This crown of swords. This radiant crown of steel is bedecked with miniature mithril swords. A crown of swords can be used up to 10 times per day. When struck in combat, the wearer may spend 1 use as an immediate action to create a long sword-shaped spiritual weapon that then attacks the attacker. On the wearer's next turn, they may spend 1 additional use each round to continue attacking that target.
It's 10 times per day? Wow, so if you get hit, you can just clap back.
Yeah. I mean, it only does 1d6 longsword, but...
I mean, it's free.
And you have to attack for it, but, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. It's a little interesting. You know how I am with my magical, spiritual, flying weapons.
It's true.
This is Crown of Minor Blasting. What is this? Let's look what this shit is. Searing light. Holy shit! On command, this simple golden crown projects a blast of searing light. 3d8 points of damage once per day. Damn.
Is it expensive?
64.80. That's
Hey,
kind
Josh.
of cool.
Yo.
I'm gonna get a Cloak of Resistance too.
Cloak of Resistance. You just buffing your AC up to a gazillion?
No, it helps your Fortitude, Reflex, and Will saves. It buffs everything +1.
Oh, that's so good.
Right.
It's only $1,000?
1 grand.
That's amazing. Yeah, totally. So that leaves you with what, $2,000 left? $1,000 left?
Yes.
I don't. $2,000 left. He has 2,000 and 1,000.
So, is there armor here that we can buy? Because I have a half plate.
Yes.
And I would like to.
Sarah will hook you up with custom. She knows you pretty well.
Okay.
So-
How much is she gonna cost?
Well, I have the cost of the actual armor here. If you want me to send you a picture of it.
Sure. I don't think I can.
There's also
Healer's gloves. Ooh, what is healer's gloves?
it's just +5 on heal saves, or heal checks.
Oh, that's stupid.
I know. I looked it up too.
These rods are nuts.
I know they're insane.
You like my rods?
Excuse me.
Now, Scott, I sent you in the group chat. I sent you a thing that she can customize your armor for even more bonuses. So like it tells you like chainmail gives you +6. Well, you can get a +7 chainmail by spending a little bit extra. It's one of the pictures on there.
Holy ballsack! Is this all the way at the bottom?
It's like halfway through. I just sent you the new one. I just sent it. It's got my blue shirt at the bottom of it.
That's a sexy shirt.
Thanks, fam.
So, you said you can customize it?
Yeah, so let me find that page. You can also give it a random enchantment, too.
I kind of want this,
That's weapon.
I mean, probably just a full plate might be good. Give me that.
Yeah,
What's max dex bonus? What is that?
That means that's the maximum amount of dex you can add to your AC and stuff before it doesn't count anymore.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah. The heavier the armor, because you're moving slower, the less dex you get. Now, there's magical armor. Like Mist Mail, Otug Hide, Dragon Hide Plate.
I don't know what that is.
But you would have to find somebody who has that. You can get Mithril.
What is it?
Mithril shirts cost 1,100.
What? What'd you say? Mithril.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to take a piece of armor and you want to give it a +1, it costs $1,000. If you want to give it a +2, it costs $4,000.
I was just looking at a silken. It's pretty much this exact same thing. It's the silken ceremony armor. Except yours is just better.
Hey Josh,
Yo.
belts of giant strength, are they temporary or are they permanent?
Let me look it up.
This is literally just better.
Haunted shoes. Haunted shoes.
Is it good?
What?
I mean, it's just 1 AC with no chance of spell failure.
It's permanent.
Like
It
most
is.
Yeah.
base
It threw me
armors
off when
Yeah.
it said
The 24 hours thing. It takes 24 hours
Yeah.
to set in.
kick in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hold on.
You can get haunted shoes.
Haunted shoes.
2 times per day, the wearer can call forth 1d4 spirit servants to aid her. The spirit servants are invisible, mindless, shapeless beings that act as servants summoned by the unseen servant spell. The spirits return to the shoes after 3 hours have passed. The wearer can choose to dismiss one or more of the spirit servants early. Once per day, the wearer can command the ghostly spirits inside her haunted shoes to emerge and swirl around her, making her difficult to target in combat. The wearer gains concealment for 3 minutes.
How much concealment?
20%.
That's pretty good.
The spirits cannot be harmed, but a true seeing spell ignores the concealment. But that's pretty cool that you can, like, I can just have ghosts spawn from my shoes.
Yeah, they don't do anything. They can just
No,
like
they don't do anything.
they can just
but
like
they make you harder to hit.
yeah.
If you want to buy that jar, just
What do you want to buy, Jard?
I like it.
there's a hair amount.
No, you can't. You can't.
He has a
buy
Haramaki already.
Meteor.
You have a Haramaki. Oh, I might buy that. I don't know if I
I get that was his. That was in the chest inside Uskroth's tomb.
It costs 3 gold.
Jaunt boots.
I don't know what leaf is.
Boots of levitation. You can get boots of levitation for 7,500.
Leaf armor?
You don't have 7,500.
What is leaf armor?
No, but I'm just saying you can get boots of levitation for 7,500.
That has a spell failure chance. Yo, what is this max dex bonus thing?
That's the max amount of dex you can add to your armor, your AC. Based on the weight of the armor.
So if it doesn't have anything next to it.
Yeah, you and Jared can't wear normal armor because they'll give you spell failure chance.
I mean, you can wear it. It's just
Do you want to play that game?
No.
Yeah, Haramaki's cheap, Justin. If you want, it's like a free 1 AC.
Yeah, I don't know where it goes. It doesn't.
It's an armor slot.
What is an armor slot?
On
Everything has like a slot, like a chest or.
yeah, it's just like your armor slot.
Is it just an armor slot?
Yeah.
It's different than chest, head, body.
I can figure that out. That's a good question.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah, there is.
That's what armor check penalty does. All dexterity and strength based skill checks, you subtract the armor check penalty.
Well,
Oh. Yeah.
So for sneak and all that stuff, you take the penalty.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, look up your armor. Y'all have penalties.
I don't.
Jared doesn't either. Haramaki doesn't give you one.
Yeah, there's shoulders, neck, chest, body, and then armor.
And
Like belt. So it's
You can get a silken ceremonial, Justin. It's the same thing as Haramaki, but 10 times the price.
I know.
I know. That's the one I was looking at. Jared spelled that out. I was like, I don't know what that is. It's like literally that, but I think the difference is that can just go over.
So what'd you say, Josh? I'm sorry.
What armor are you wearing? Let me know what type of armor you guys are wearing. I can just tell you.
I got the ironwood. It's that special, like natural armor or whatever.
Right. Now, if you're proficient, I don't know if you take the penalty or not.
I'm proficient in medium and light, so I don't think I would take the.
Now,
Does having like light armor versus medium armor do anything?
Yeah. So light armor versus medium armor. It's just each one requires a different feat to have. So, some of them can hold different enchantments. But usually the light armor ones will have less of a max dex penalty and less of an armor check penalty as compared to the mediums as compared to the heavies. And then they'll usually also have lower arcane spell failure chance. But that's arcane spells. So if you use divine spells like Scott does, he doesn't care about arcane failure chance because he doesn't use arcane. Yeah, but this is great. Andrew the Sneak King. You said what'd you wear?
The ironwood armor.
Ironwood? I'm going to look on specific.
where the hell does it tell? Oh, where the hell does it tell you what you can wear?
It's based off your feats that you start off with as your class. So if you go to the D20 PFSRD and look up,
okay.
it'll say like what you're proficient in.
With all armor.
Okay, so you can wear anything. Okay, ironwood armor.
Well, shit. I don't want to have a
So that
half plate. I'm fucking playing this all wrong then.
Yeah, you're
Because-
even worse at skill checks.
Well, no, it's my max dex bonus. My dex is a +2.
As your max?
No, I have a +2, but my max is +0.
For scale mail?
No, I have half plate.
Oh, you have half plate. Yeah, it is +0, so that means you gotta take off 2 of your AC. You should be
I'm just gonna
dead!
get something different. I should be.
All of you should be dead. We've been doing this all wrong.
I'm trying to think. Should I go to medium armor and then just have her like do some crazy upgrades so I can have my dex bonus?
If you want the dex bonus, you can get an Oyori.
Buckler?
It still gives you the
Or I
+8,
could-
but you still have
or I
you
could
have the
do
+2
that.
dex.
Or I could do the tatami do. That one's got +7.
+7, +3. Yeah. It only costs you 400 because your half plate's worth 600.
Yeah.
But your Oyori would cost you 1100, and you get the +8, +2. But if you're gonna buff your dex up +2 with that belt, then getting to the tatami do will give you a +7, +3, and then your dex will be +3 with the belt. So that'll net better.
things that give you plus charisma.
Yeah, charisma belt.
Instead of just looking at like AC and stuff. Yeah, our belt's the only thing that give you.
Bro, I'm not a talker. Even though I've ironically talked a lot.
You talking about Jard with the charisma?
Yeah, like our belt's the only thing that give skill.
No, there's
Oh.
headbands.
What about rings?
Rings do everything, so I would assume so. There's so many of them, I don't even know.
So, what can you say that what's her name can do for me?
She can craft you whatever armor you want. That's not magical because she's very good at it. So if you want her
So I
to
can
craft a
have her
tatami
do
do,
the- And just have her do.
it'll cost you
an
400.
additional-
If you want to give it a +1 bonus, you can spend an extra 1,000, and then it'll be a +8, +3.
And she can make it special and like have a bonus, or what was the thing?
Yeah, so it'll just instead of being a +7, +3, it'll be a tatami do +1, so it'll be a +8, +3.
But I have to have her do it
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
And that'll cost, what'd you say, 14?
So that'll cost 400 for the tatami do, and then an extra 1,000 for the +1 upgrade, so 1,400.
1,400, and then if I trade in my belt, then I'll still have a little bit of money left. Should I do a strength belt or a dex belt? 'Cause I feel like
I
AC
would
is
I would
important.
say, yeah, that's true. But I would say strength belt if you're gonna be slapping. But if you're worried about dying, then do a dex belt.
Because dex helps both.
Or do a strength belt. How much is a ring of protection?
Fuck, I don't know.
Not. Ring of Protection's $2,000.
2 grand?
Well, I mean, I can just use the extra 600 that we have laying around. If I really wanted to. What's the ring of protection?
It just gives you a +1 to AC.
Automatic +1 to your AC.
Yep.
That's what I went with. And then I got the Cloak of Resistance, which buffs all the saves, all your saves.
That's gonna be clutch. Calling it right now.
Ring of protection?
Yep.
The fuck is that?
It's like the most common ring to buy.
It's an AC item, but it's like I read a bunch of like people that play this. They said if you don't have one, you're a moron. So I'm like, oh, I should go get one. Then.
What is it?
This ring offers continual magical protection in the form of a deflection bonus of +1 to a +1 to your AC. Now you can't have. You can just type in the PFSRD. You can't have multiple of the same bonus type. They don't stack. You take the highest value. So if you already have something else giving you a deflection bonus to your AC, the ring of protection is worthless.
I'm gonna buy a Haramaki for 3 gold.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So with that, if I do buy the blouse, would the blouse go over it? Or oh,
It's a blouse.
yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Because blouse is chest and then the Haramaki's.
Okay, so here's what.
Yeah, I never did answer that question. So
We're gonna do the. Where the fuck did I put that? So we're gonna do the tatami do. And you said I can't have anything magical with it. She can't make magical.
No, she cannot make magical. She can only make it strong.
Well, I have sacred armor, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
That's very true.
Josh, my check penalty is a -3, I think.
Okay, so anytime you do a strength or dex check, so any skill that uses strength or dex, you have to subtract 3 from it. That's all that is. Okay, so you have an armor slot and a chest slot.
Josh, if I'm attacking, I lose 3.
No, that's not a check. A check is like do a perception check or do a strength check. Those are checks.
Oh, okay. So you said strength or dex is a -3. So like swim is a -3.
Yep.
Okay.
Stealth. Your butts.
Good thing my stealth is insanely high.
Yeah, Justin, there's also a body slot too. So you can have a body slot, chest slot, and an armor slot all overlapping.
Okay, so group, what do we think?
It's like one's a coat, one's a shirt, and one's an undershirt.
Dex.
You getting a dex belt?
You getting a dex belt. What are the benefits of you getting a dex belt, Scott?
Higher AC.
Yeah,
And
he's
helps on some attack rolls.
I would rather have you a higher AC than more damage because you can always hit them again. You know what I mean? Like,
so you can get it.
Hit you if you get hit once and you lose half your health, then you're gonna be kind of useless. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your damage is already
my
insane
hit's
too.
Gonna be about. My hit is gonna. If I do it with strength, my hit is gonna be, like, crazy insane, like +12. So
yeah.
I think do the tatami do, which means I'm gonna actually be having a correct thing.
Yeah. Are you doing the +1 tatami do? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's 1400.
And then a belt of dex. So I'll trade in the heavy load belt.
Okay, so that's $2,000 total then. So you have 3,400 so far.
Okay, now I have a question for you.
Yep.
And group, I'm gonna need your opinion on this. How much is this hammer of Agramash worth?
Well, I have the answer to that.
I think it can come. I think it can come into play late in the storyline.
Who's wearing the magical growth armor?
Me.
He is.
Okay, so you're gonna take that off.
Yeah, because it's a half plate is what it was. It was a half plate that expands. Oh, so I can't trade that in. Shit.
Is that signet ring and gold chain from that worth any like significant amount? Because remember I took a signet ring.
Yeah. You want me to look those up? Yeah. So Scott, if you want to keep that armor for later, you can't. You don't want to sell it, so you'd have to eat the 600.
I'd have to eat. Yeah,
So,
I'd have to eat the 600.
Yeah, because it's named, so it's probably valuable for the quest if it's named. That's the wrong book.
Do you want me to just throw you $1,000?
No, I think it'll be useful, but I was thinking about maybe we should just give it to Umlo.
That's a good idea.
I didn't hear anything.
Give it to Umlo.
Give it to Umlo.
That's actually a baller idea.
That way he can use it. Because I don't ever use it. It's pointless for me. Like, it was really cool, but it's pointless for me to use.
Yeah, and I'll use it. I'll make him huge.
So what do we think about that? Having him take
I
it.
didn't hear anything you said.
You still can't hear Umlo?
Umlo?
Yeah,
Okay.
give it to Umlo.
Giving it to Umlo.
I can hear Scott just fine.
Giving it to Umlo,
Breaking up.
and then like having him use it.
Yeah.
And then maybe he could like, I don't know if he has gold, but maybe he could spot me part of it.
I can look up how much money he has.
I mean, I'm not gonna rob the dude and say, "Hey, man, you have to give me money," but
I'm looking up Justin's necklace and ring real fast.
we'll just say we give it to Umlo
Yeah,
because
Scott, I
it's
said
just
I'd give you-
600.
I said I'd give you $1,000 if you needed it. So.
Well,
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a 600. I'll just take the spare 600 that we had just sitting in there, because that's all I'm out is 600.
yeah, essentially you're spending that 600 on Umlo, which is fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
They're worth 100 dozen total between the two of them. Yeah.
Can I ask your professional opinion?
Sure.
The Victor's belt, do you think it's worth keeping, or should I trade it in for more of a skill or ability modifier?
Do you rage often, or do you want to rage?
Well, I don't even know what rage is. And,
See-
and sometimes it can send you into an involuntary rage. If you go,
Right. Yeah,
it's-
it does
it's
send
something
you.
about-
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. It's worth $5,000 if you'd like to sell it.
well, I'm just saying, do you think it has any merit or use?
No.
Like,
For you, no, and for no one's a barbarian. If someone's a barbarian, absolutely, but no one's a barbarian.
What is it? A belt?
Victor's belt. That's the belt that Rag gave you guys. That's
Victor's belt.
that's
I don't know.
$5,000, so you can give each person essentially an extra $1,250.
yeah, I need to get an well. So then,
Or you can keep it. You have the belt, so if you want the
If I-
extra
if I-
$5,000,
well, right. So if I cash that in, do I get a strength modifier or a dex modifier?
that's up to you. Can you afford the dex modifier in your armor, like in terms of armor penalty or max dex bonus?
What do you mean?
Because certain armors only allows you to have a certain amount of dex you can put into your AC before it doesn't let you put in anymore. That's
I don't know much
that was
about
Scott's
armor
that
I'm
was Scott's
wearing.
issue. What are you
I
wearing?
don't know much about
The ironwood? Yeah, I'm having a hard. What? It's iron. It has to be. It's ironwood something.
Ironwood is a spell that druids put on regular armor.
Right. So it has to be. It's an ironwood something. So it's gonna be like ironwood half plate or iron. Like ironwood's not the only thing. It's ironwood something. I'm guessing you got that in the Vault of Thorns. So I guess I can just look that up.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, that actually increases my speed too by 5.
There you go. That actually is a big deal.
Yeah, I think giving that Hammer of Agamosh and the whatever armor to him is
To
fine.
Umlo, yeah.
Can he wear heavy armor though?
Okay.
I don't know what class he is.
Yeah, hold on.
so-
Wait, I didn't get to do his character sheet because my printer wasn't working. All right, so I have 2 questions here. I have Andrew's question of what ironwood what, and then I need Umlo's stats. Umlo is a multi-class fighter 5 rogue 2.
Ooh, I
He's
don't
a
think
rogue, so
I don't think
there's
he can.
not heavy armor.
Even fighters don't really get heavy armor, right? Those are
I don't.
wear armor. I think fighters do.
He has weapon focus for warhammers
They're
though,
heavy.
and weapon specialization for warhammers. So if you want to give him the Hammer of Agamosh,
He's fighters are proficient with all simple and martial weapons and with all armor.
yeah, then he can.
That's what I said. Fighter. Yeah, I said fighter.
Yeah.
You were 100% correct. All right, yeah, dude, he can have it. Awesome.
And
How
he
much is it worth though? Just to
and
know.
and he has weapon specialization and weapon focus with warhammer, so he gets a +2 to hit
Oh,
and +2 to damage for his warhammer, or +2 to hit, I think.
raging all day.
So that Hammer of Agromarsh is gonna smash. That's in book 1.
I don't have any information on the damage of it at all.
It's you just have to look at Warhammer.
Oh.
Okay. I actually can't tell you how much Usgrath's armor is worth.
Oh, it's Usgroth? I thought it was Agamosh. Oh, it's the Hammer.
Hammer of
Agamosh.
Agromarsh, yeah. Usgrath's armor. Yeah, I can't tell you how much it's worth.
Like, because you don't have that ability, or because you...
You guys are not high enough level
Oh.
to know. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Where's the hammer at? Is it on the next page? There it is. So the Warhammer is a +2 impact Warhammer.
Is that like?
So it gets +2 to hit, +2 to damage, and has the impact trait.
Does that mean it only lasts for the 20?
It also automatically resizes whenever someone becomes larger with Usgrath's
That might
armor.
mean that it's...
Okay.
Whenever the wielder of Agromarsh confirms a critical hit against a creature of the humanoid subtype, that target creature must succeed at a DC 23 Fortitude save or shrink by 1 size, as if being reduced by reduced person.
I can totally see Umlo just jumping in there and smashing face. I can totally see that.
Item real quick, Josh.
Okay, what?
Look up an item.
Yeah, what is it?
Band of Alluring Charisma.
Yeah, it's just +2 to charisma.
It says treat this as a temporary ability bonus for the first 24 hours.
Yes, any skill that buffs your what are those called? Abilities take 24 hours to kick in.
Oh, bro, then Jesus, there was this really cool belt that you could get for 10,000. Belt of Physical Might +2.
You got 10 grand lying around?
No, but I mean, if
Caster level?
CL's caster level, yeah. Or creature level.
but you can buff 2 of your things +2. I mean, shit, I want to save up and get that. I wish I had 10 grand.
Well, remember you
Buy
can
that
trade
shit.
in your stuff later to make up for that.
Okay, so
Next level.
I had what, 5,000?
All three of them? That's just like...
You have 5,000. If Andrew wants to trade in his belt, he's gonna have himself an extra 5 grand himself that he can do whatever he wants with.
So for these...
So he could have 10 grand.
Dude, I would totally get that belt of Physical Might. That's fucking incredible for 10 grand.
For these
These items that have like different levels to them.
it
It has
a
a CL.
Is that for
every single one of those levels? Like this headband of Learned Charisma has a CL of 8, but it has +2, +4, and +6. Like, does that level 8 apply to all 3 of those levels?
Hold on a second. My ears just popped and I have raging tinnitus right now. I can't hear anything. So 1 second. I hope this goes away soon because I can't hear a thing. Okay, I think I'm okay. That was very scary. Yeah, the belt of physical might is essentially just 2 belts fused into one, since you can't have 2 belts on at the same time. That's all it is.
That's so cool as shit.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's made for. You have to be level 12 to use it. That's what the CL12 is. So do you have to be level 8 for the band of?
Yeah, like you know how some of them have different levels.
Yeah.
Does the CL apply to every single one of those levels, or do you know?
I think it applies to the minimal level. But that might also be what you need to craft it. I'm not sure.
Like crafting level instead of caster.
Yeah, there's too many C's. That's what I'm saying. So CL on items.
Okay, guys, I have a question. Do I go more into hexes, or do I buy stuff that make my spells better?
Hexes.
Okay, so it's just this thing I buy just gives me another hex, and then at my next level I get another hex, which works really well with it. Or I can make all my spells go further and get an extra spell per day.
Ooh, that's two tough choices.
Yeah.
Wait, where the fuck is this? Where is this? Where was that ring of protection? What was that on?
I just typed it into Google, and it just popped up. It's like $2,000 for +1 AC.
Oh, okay, Justin. So the CL determines its relative power level. So characters around this level will be expected to be getting this item.
So it doesn't mean
It stands for caster level. If anything determines the item's saving throw specifically on that item, that is its caster level in terms of the save.
So you don't need.
You don't need to be that level to wear it. Yeah.
You're in the clear yard.
It's specifically listed for making the item. You have to be that level to make it.
Okay. So that applies to me crafting it.
Yep.
Wand.
Okay,
What is that?
let's see.
You can attempt to make an item that is beyond your caster level, but it'll be a DC 5 bonus, like against making it.
Do I want it? Do you want it? Are you asking me if you want something?
So Andrew, have you decided whether or not you're gonna keep those?
You want it? What is it? 2K? 4K? 4K?
Oops. Andrew, have you decided if you're gonna sell that belt or not?
You look to see if there's any other like.
Me?
Yep.
Dude, I'd totally sell the belt.
No, I'm selling it. I just deciding what I want to buy with the money I have. I have $7,000.
All right, so you guys are unable to sell anything else to the town. They have now run out of money.
All right, so Josh, did you ever look up my armor thing or?
Your ironwood? Oh yeah, I knew I was doing something else.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna buy that ring of protection. I'll get my AC. That's my last 2,000.
All right, you're set.
I'll go broke. Go for broke.
It's worth it. If you die, then all that money did nothing.
Well, who cares?
It is a +1 ironwood breastplate.
So it was just the breastplate.
So it's a breastplate in terms of armor. So
So I guess I don't understand that, Josh.
So it's a breastplate, but it's made out of ironwood, and it's +1. So whatever the breastplate's value is, it has an extra +1 to your, gives you an extra +1 to your AC.
Okay, so that's where that came from, because a breastplate I think is a +6, and then the +1 would be
+7
ironwood. Okay.
would be the +1. The ironwood is just what it's made of.
Yeah, that might be the cheapest thing for
All right, sounds good.
So where's
So
breastplate?
that makes sense. So
Yep.
that everything checks out.
Yep,
I was worried that
your
I was
max,
cheating, so-
no, you're good. Your max dex bonus is +3, so you can't have higher than +3 onto your AC from dex. So hopefully your dex isn't higher than +3.
It's 2.
Okay, so you're fine. You get a -4 to your armor check
Let's
penalties.
discuss your talk about how charisma's like
I am gonna get.
hard to buy stuff for.
I'm gonna buy the belt of giant strength, Josh.
Belt of giant strength. I'm gonna look that up.
So we sold the carpet. We sold the scabbard. Sold the bronze statue. Sold that.
Okay.
Does that check out with you?
Yep, you're not wearing another belt? Oh, yeah, you sold that belt for this belt.
That, yeah. Then I have 3,000 left.
So,
Then I get a +2 to my strength. I get a +2 to my strength.
yep.
I'm sorry, Josh. You said that Iomade thing was worth how much?
Like 1,500, I think. Let me look it up again.
I couldn't remember if you said 2,000.
Do you have it right now?
5,000. I mean, yeah, it's in my thing.
Okay. Just asking.
Andrew, don't forget to stock up on arrows.
Is anybody gonna buy potions or anything? Wands?
Right now we have 1 potion of cure severe wounds, potion of protection from arrows, 1 scroll of mirror image, 2 scrolls of speak with dead, a wand of summon monster 3 with 9 charges, a javelin of lightning, 10 yellow thunderstones. That's it.
That medallion is worth 5 grand.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
But you can't sell it because the town's out of money.
Oh my.
We're not selling it,
Just
we're
give 'em
keeping
back
it.
money, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying you couldn't sell it anyways because the town's out of money.
Yeah, we're
They
not
broke.
selling it, though.
They broke.
We're keeping the Iomade thing.
Yeah, they could be important later. All right. So between all of you, you have 40 gold left.
That's still more than my
3 grand.
I know, but like from the pool, there's 40 extra.
No, that 600 is still there. I didn't
Oh, you
use that.
didn't use
I
that?
just used it from my own. Yeah, I just used it from my own.
You want a headband of alluring charisma, Jared. That gives you a +2 to your charisma, right?
Yeah, like the next closest thing is 10k to +2 charisma.
Yeah, charisma is really hard to get, which is...
Mental prowess is like the next cheapest.
All right, how much is that is the question. 4k, yep. So you have 1k left, Jared. You want to save it? All right. So everyone write down in your character sheets. Jared, I'll come over and write down in yours. In your gold section, how much money you have left over.
Hey, Josh, real quick.
Yeah.
The belt of giant strength, the +2 goes to the ability score, not the ability modifier.
Right. Yeah. So +2 to score, +1 to modifier.
Okay. Thank
Yep,
you.
that's all of them work. All right, I'm going to go write down Jared's at 1k on the sheet real fast. Pencil get jacked. Oh, Jared, you actually have an extra 500 from that one cell with Dia, so you have 1,500 left. I don't know if that makes a difference. Remember you sold that thing secretly? You have a pencil? I had my purple one down here. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, that's your pink one, so.
Yeah, I brought 2 down, so you could have 1. All right, Jared. It is written. Yep. Here's this back.
Probably gonna buy this blouse and sell my shield cloak.
Good. Itch is done. All right. Is everyone satisfied with their purchases?
Yep. Did we get any more healing shit?
Okay.
Does anybody want to buy any more healing stuff? You'd have to come from your pocket.
I have absolutely no gold left.
Well,
Okay,
I will
hold on.
gladly
Let's
give whoever gold to buy more healing shit.
let's do a quick inventory of who's got what? Cicatrix, you said you're broke.
Yes, I have the 41 gold that I started with. I think is all I have left.
That's his
Okay.
pocket
And
change.
what's his name have?
Kabor?
Yeah.
He's got 1,500 gold left. Because he gets 500 from the secret deal he made with Dia. Ages ago.
And then Orok.
Orca, I think, has
Gore.
3 grand, right?
Yeah.
Rich boy. Dinner's on Orok.
And I have none.
All right. Come on, book.
0, and then we have 640 in the community.
Yeah, that could be used to like bribe people or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, is everyone feeling juicy? Feeling strong? You guys
We
just
gonna
got.
buy any more healing stuff.
We should probably buy a lesser healing wand.
I don't have UMD.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking. Who has used magic device?
The two magic people.
You both have that.
Yes.
Yep.
And neither of you have a wand?
Yeah, I used mine.
Yeah, all the you guys ran out of wands like right at the beginning of the fort, because the
How much is a wand of lesser healing?
I will look that up. I believe it is a lot more than you want it to be.
I think it was like 950, but I don't know if that's.
I thought it was 1,500.
I don't know. Can't find the price.
Where in the fuck is my BAB on this shit? Where's my BAB? Is it on a different one? Ooh, I'm getting mad.
It cost 1,500.
How many charges are on there?
50.
50 charges of lesser healing.
Which is what,
That's
1d6?
that's more than cure light wounds, right?
Yeah, that's
Or is that equivalent to?
of you can't have a wand of cure light wounds, I don't think.
Okay. Well, I will buy 2 of them, and Jard gets one, and Buzzy gets one.
Now, if you guys want to talk to
No, just take it out of the community. Don't spend your own money. Take it out of the community.
Page says 750 gold.
that's to create it. Creating's always half cost of buying.
This is just the wand.
You're on the wands page?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to create it. So everything creating's always half price. So I have to double that.
How do I create it? How do you know this is creating?
Yeah.
Where does it say that this is how?
The price of a wand is equal to the level of the spell times the creator's caster level times 750. Creators, so the higher the level of the spell, it says creator's caster level. So if somebody was dumber, it costs less.
That doesn't really make any sense.
No, it does not make any sense. Let me look at this up outside of the PFSRD, see what people say. Because if it's 750, that's much better.
Because it doesn't have like.
Gosh, did you see how the jump between Cure Light and Cure Moderate goes from 750 to 4.5?
Is that first to second level spell?
Yeah.
What's 0 level?
I cantrip.
Hey, when you attack with a bow, what is it? BAB plus Dex.
Yes.
Yep.
It has like a
And then if it's your composite bow, it's a strength damage base.
Oh, okay. So
well,
it's
witches would they be under the wizard thing? Because this has cleric, druid, wizard separate
Since
from
mine,
bard, paladin, and ranger.
Wait, what was your question?
Like this wand thing, like has clerics, druids, and wizards separated from the other classes. Would witches be under wizards? Because most of them.
They're different.
But then it doesn't even have witch under here.
For creating,
Yeah, for whatever this.
I would-
means.
I would go. What were the choices? Clerics, wizards, and
Clerics,
sorcerers.
druids, and wizard are lumped. Sorcerers different, bards different, and paladin and ranger are lumped. Most of the time, witches are.
Yeah, I would go with the wizard one because that's the closest of those.
Yeah. Don't know why it's different at all. But it looks like the people with high intelligence have lower costs. Which is the opposite of what it said higher up.
okay. Cool.
All right, what level of a spell is Cure Light Wounds?
A 1.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta figure out.
Maybe it's not our caster level. Maybe it's the caster level of the wand.
Yeah, that's right. It is of the wand.
Ooh.
It's essentially what level you need to do it. So you have to have a caster level of 1 to be able to use of the wand. So
So Josh, did we figure it out the wand thing yet or no?
yeah, I just need to figure out the cost. That's the only thing I'm working on.
The formula for the price to make it its caster level to make it is caster level times spell level times 750 divided by 2. So that's making it.
So it is 750 then.
So it's 750.
Okay, yeah. So you only have to spend 1,500 for the 2 wands.
That's fine. I'll pay 1,500 for 2 wands.
If you want to subtract the 640 out of that 1,500, since it's a group thing, that leaves you with what, 860?
This is my gift to them. It's all good.
Okay. Well, they can also gift you that 640 gold back. So
No, don't worry about it. I don't want to go in with only 1 healer. I want 3 people to be able to heal.
that's true. So you're the only person who can't heal.
Right.
What are the requirements to make a wand? There's a make wand meta magic thing, right?
I think there's a feat that allows you to create wands. Yeah.
So that would not be
So close.
All right. So Budsy has one and Kabor has one.
All right.
So I have 1,500 left.
All right. And Scott, do you want to put down that
You ready?
those two have wands?
Yeah, I'm going to.
If you guys want to write them on your character sheets too, just to have.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Okay.
I still didn't erase the first one I had, so.
Just reset the charges back up to 50.
Yeah, there's 0 next to it. I just.
Can we just make sure Jared has his written down?
Jard.
You can have somebody else keep track of that. I would do it, but I already
What do they
have
have?
8 billion. Just someone needs to keep track of Jared's wand.
How many charges?
50.
How many charges? Of Cure Light?
Yeah. Now, I need to see if you guys get your caster, like, you get the bonus of Cure Light, or is the wand just a straight up just 1d8?
I think it was 1d8 plus 1 because the caster level of the wand was
It
1.
is.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That makes sense. All right. So you're guaranteed 2.
Who's
That's nice.
okay?
So they heal for 1d8 plus 1.
Yes.
Man, I had all this stuff prepped for today. This gives me extra time to write the intro.
Yeah, we might as well just go to bed right now. It's like so long.
I mean, I can play again this week. If you actually want to get the book started. Now you guys have all these items and leveled up and all that jazz.
I think we're in a good space, though. This is the most settled I've felt.
Yeah, you guys are actually legit now.
Well, I actually did homework and looked up items and shit, as opposed to just being like, oh, I don't know, that looks nice. Like,
All right, is there any other questions that people have or want before I call this? I might just make this episode, like, I don't even know if I'm going to post it. Like, there's no need. It's just an hour and a half of us buying things.
I honestly don't think I have a question. I think we're all in a good spot as long as. So we have 3 people that can heal. Everyone bumped their AC pretty much. Are we starting at full health, Josh, or do we?
Yep, you're gonna. I'm gonna say you guys we're entering now for a week. So, definitely full health.
Okay. So all lesions and scrapes and cuts.
Yep, there's a church there. Get rid of any curses or drain on your stats or anything like that.
Okay, everyone's good to go.
High Priestess, I think her name is Tari Varvados, I think's her name.
Yes.
Man, I don't know how I remember that. Her assistant, though, no idea what his name is. Gone. In the annals of time.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, that was good. I feel like we got a lot of good stuff. So.
Yeah, I feel like that was necessary. I was telling Andrew this. Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember. Might have been yesterday. That I am fully expecting. Well, maybe a little bit less now. I'm a little more scared of you guys now that you've done all this stuff. But I was fully expecting that the party that starts book 3 will be completely different by the time book 3 is over. 4 deaths.
You're counting 4 deaths?
Yeah. Some person may lose one character twice, and somebody may live the entire time. But, like, I'm expecting 4 deaths. Maybe even a TPK.
Oh, yay. Can't wait.
I was talking to Justin about that. He's like, what happens if there's a TPK? Like, what happens to the story? And I was like, oh, I have plans for that in case it happens.
You have plans for a TPK?
Yep. I have multiple plans, actually, depending on how the TPK goes about on what to do.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Did Scott disconnect already? Oh, he did. I mean, if you want to leave, Scott, we're done. You disconnected, so I thought you were just peacing out. There's nothing else left. If you want to... Is everyone good to go? I can sit here and talk for a bit. I'm going to end this recording.